All right guys, this one is something really special. This is a Suzuki Jimny from 2001, and there are two big things why this car is so special. But the first one is that it is a convertible one. I haven't taken the roof down off the back there, but we do have the roof up here. It is a factory convertible Jimny. Now, good Jimnys alone are quite rare, and this one, as you can see, is red. It's a little bit faded, but still red. But yeah, the convertible ones are pretty rare, and this car, if you're, the owner tells me if you're driving it to the shops and stuff, they always get notes on it asking to buy it and things like that. If we have a look around, this one is a 5-speed manual. It's done 138,000 Ks. It has been pretty daily driven, very well loved and used. And there's our little low, high, all that stuff. Now, I'm not going to be doing that. I'm not going to be doing any forward driving in this video. We do have power windows, which is pretty fancy, and power mirrors. But the other thing that makes this car really special is that it is it was my mum's car. She bought this brand new in 2001 from Suzuki in Geelong, and it remains to this day in my family. So this is my dad's car, and even though we could buy something new or whatever, this car has served us extremely well. Nothing major has ever gone wrong with this car. It has never been in an accident. It has just been daily driven. As you can see, it's far from perfect. This has had to have been replaced at some stage, and it gets a little bit mossy and green. It's not perfect, it's a 20-odd-year-old Japanese car, but because of that, it runs and drives really well. It really does, guys. I think it looks great, and I love the color as well. But if we have a look on here, it's not got many options. All these are blanked out. It does have some electric things. It does have back seats, and if I show you guys here, probably not gonna just pull that thing and slide it forward, and there's some cup holders there, not a ton of foot room, if I'm completely honest, but yeah, pretty cool car, guys, and we'll get into a little bit more of that later. It is time. Just put in 20 bucks to the car, and we will get going. Now, like I said before, I'm not going to do any forward driving or anything in this while we do it. Oh, almost stalled. But I'm actually surprised that it has electric mirrors, if I'm honest. I'm not sure why this lady's taking so long. But it's actually really nice to drive this car. It's not fast. 0 to 100 in 14 seconds. So if we go flat out here, this is only a 60 zone. It's 40. So that's not what it's about. And as you can see, yeah, it's not quick, but we are only making 80 horsepower. But they are surprisingly capable. Like, I can't quite remember the weight off the top of my head, so I will I'll look that up and put it on the screen, but they are not heavy. It doesn't feel as slow as the numbers suggest. It is quite floaty though, I will give it that. If this car does end up in my hands one day, I would love to try and take it forward driving and see how it compares. And one thing that's really interesting about this car is that so my mum paid, I believe it was $22,000 for this car in 2001. Now, adjusting for inflation, this car is probably worth maybe 8 to 10, just as a rough sort of guess. It's done 136,000 Ks, and it's a very honest car. It's never been in an accident or anything like that, and it's quite rare being the convertible top and all that stuff. It's probably worth around maybe 8 to 10, and it's almost lost no value, which is really strange. The paint's a little bit faded, and the roof, it's got some wear of a normal daily driver from this era. So that is reasonably normal to expect. It hasn't been a show pony or anything like that. It has been used, but it still runs and drives awesome. There have been no major problems with this car ever since it's been in the family, and it will stay in the family forever. There's no way that I'd let it slide. I definitely want to buy it or whatever, but it's staying, it's never leaving. And yeah, so that's the big reveal. This is my mum's old car. She doesn't drive it anymore now. My old man, he sort of uses it as a runaround every now and then. I'm not sure if the radio works. Doesn't look like it. There's a little, we do have, oh no, it's gone. I believe there was a cigarette lighter thing that you pull out there that's been removed. I believe this car doesn't have aircon. I'm actually quite surprised that it's got electric windows and electric mirrors and these big mirrors. But as you can see, guys, it's very simple in here. You know, we got temperature, revs, speedo and fuel, and that's it. And as you can see, my girlfriend's just sitting in the passenger seat. You can kind of see how small it is in here. It really does almost drive like a K car, if you guys have ever driven that. And I only put in 20 bucks, and look how much it's given us. Almost about a quarter of a tank. But yeah, all right, we'll go flat out here. And as you can see, that car has just done an illegal U-turn. There we go. I'll probably leave that in the video. Yeah, it's not quick, guys. Again, we're still going flat out. Still going flat out. Oh, there we go. So yeah, it's not quick, but that's not what it's about. I would love one day to take this off-road and see how capable it is, but I have pretty limited off-roading experience. You can probably hear there's a bit of wind noise. Even if I lift up there, I can put my hand out the roof. It's not a Rolls Royce, guys. It's not a Rolls Royce at all. But it feels great to drive. The motor and box are awesome. Yeah, it doesn't feel as underpowered as you might think. It's only when you're going, you know, if you're driving it like a normal person, it's really not that bad. But when you're really giving it to it, if you want to go 0 to 100, which we will do in a second, yeah, it's probably not the right car to be doing that. But I love this car. It's really cool, and it's really fuel efficient as well. Reliable, fuel efficient, Japanese. All right, guys, we are going to do a real-time 0 to 100. So this area is 110, as you can see. Now, this car's top speed is 130, or 140 rather. We're almost there. Come on, old girl. All right, there we go, guys. 0 to 100. Now I feel really guilty. We're going to go easy on it. A poor old girl doesn't deserve to be driven like that, so we're going to go very, very easy on her now. But thought I'd give her a run to blow out the cobwebs. But kind of reminds me of driving a motorcycle. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's really been cool to go down memory lane, and I haven't driven this thing in years. I really like this car, and look, probably one day it will end up in my hands. I don't believe I would ever allow it to sell, because I love it. It's a great car, it's reliable, it's cool and interesting and funny, and yeah, it's really great. I love it. I love the styling of it. It's great. It's not quick, but that doesn't matter. I love it. I really do love it. If you guys like these kind of videos, then please follow along, subscribe, and if you would like your car on the channel, then please get in touch. But otherwise, thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it.